James begins by encouraging believers to consider a pure joy when they face various trials. These trials test their faith, which in turn produces perseverance. Perseverance must complete its work to make them mature and complete, lacking nothing. They should ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given. However, when asking, one must believe and not doubt, for doubt makes a person unstable, like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all their ways and should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Believers in humble circumstances should take pride in their high position, while the rich should take pride in their humiliation, for they will pass away like a wild flower. Just as the sun rises with scorching heat and withers the plant, the rich will fade away even while going about their business. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because, having stood the test, they will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him. When tempted, no one should say, "God is tempting me," for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does He tempt anyone. Each person is tempted by their own evil desire, which drags them away and entices them. Desire, when conceived, gives birth to sin, and sin, when full grown, gives birth to death. James cautions against deception, emphasizing that every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. God chose to give believers birth through the word of truth, making them a kind of first fruits of all He created. James advises his dear brothers and sisters to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, as human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. Therefore, they should get rid of all moral filth and prevalent evil, and humbly accept the word planted in them. They must also do what it says. Those who listen to the word but do not act on it are like someone who looks at their face in a mirror and immediately forgets what they look like after turning away. In contrast, whoever looks intently into the perfect law that gives freedom and continues in it, not forgetting what they have heard but doing it, will be blessed in what they do. Those who consider themselves religious but do not keep a tight rein on their tongues deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless. The religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world. James exhorts believers to embrace trials as opportunities for growth, seek wisdom from God with unwavering faith, and live out their faith through action and righteous conduct. He emphasizes the importance of humility, perseverance, and the active practice of God's word, encouraging believers to care for those in need and maintain moral purity.